Vincent.
Hi.
Friends call me Vince.
Emily. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
How's it going?
Good. You must be Randy.
Randy Forsyth.
Emily.
Nice to meet you.
Good.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Mark.
I'm Emily. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So let's just get started with these interview questions.
Sounds good.
Okay. So tell me a little about yourself.
Well, my name's Mark. I grew up in North Carolina. I just moved here recently. I'm just looking for a job. I've been kind of on the market for a job for a little bit and think, I can do this kind of job. I'm qualified.
Do you realize how late you are?
5 minutes by my watch.
30 minutes. And
Sorry.
that's not necessarily the best thing to wear.
I know. I was playing golf and jeans is all I had in my car. I was wearing these silly shorts. I know I couldn't wear those silly shorts, so sorry about that.
Okay. Well, let's just get this started.
Thank you.
Okay. So tell me about yourself.
I'm Vince. That's all there needs to be said.
25. I only went to school for about 2 years at a college, but I know I learned a lot. I really did.
Okay.
I didn't get any paper things per se like degrees, but I did learn quite a bit.
I do what I do when I do it. Recently graduated high school, working on some stuff in college. You know, working on some stuff in college. Just doing me. Just doing me, baby.
And I'm a self-starter, you know. I like to. I'm a self-starter.
I'm Vince, sweetheart. You know how it is. Monday to Friday, living for the weekends.
So how did you hear about this job opportunity?
Actually, through your newspaper ad. I was just looking through the want ads, looking for some type of job, and this is something I can definitely do. I'm qualified to do this kind of job, and I can work here.
Okay.
My dad's kind of connected in the business world and whatnot, so I know he had heard about this opening, and he's really pushing for me to get a job. He really is.
Friend of a friend, kind of through the grapevine sort of a thing.
Okay.
I was actually at the employment office, you know, rattling some cages.
Okay. Well, why did you leave your last job?
Well, I haven't had a job yet. Like I said, luckily I've been able to benefit off my parents, and they've kind of supported me.
We're both adults. I think I could be blunt with you. I was sleeping with my last boss.
My last job, I was actually doing the very similar type of thing. I was working in North Carolina. I was assistant to a guy at a golf course, and I just kind of did all this paperwork and stuff like that. But I had to leave because I moved here. My brother, he just came from, or he's going to school out here, and I'm living with him.
But it's okay. I mean, we were dating each other at the time.
So you've never had a job and you're 25.
Yes.
It's not like we were engaging in something crazy. Well, I mean, her sister, she was pretty crazy.
Well, have you had any experience in life doing something like this?
Well, no, I really feel like I've done a lot of things. You know, like I said, I did go to college for a couple of years. I've been to Europe twice, you know, and I've met people there too. So I have. I know things, you know what I mean? I just haven't really had a job, but I know things.
So what is your greatest strength?
My personal strength would be, I don't get stressed. I'm very good in the workplace when, even when like a boss is upset at me, I'll do a good job of taking care of things they need taken care of, because sometimes bosses get stressed and take it out on their employees. And so I'm good at not letting that stress get to me also. That's one of my strengths.
How much time do you have?
So far as being an assistant, what could there possibly be to being an assistant? Answering phones? I could do that, especially if you're calling. But I digress. When it comes to being an assistant, I've been through the works. This is probably the 12th one I'm probably interviewing for. I run through them.
No, I have, like I said, I've been a son and a friend, and I own a dog, and so that, you know, my dog, that's probably my biggest one I've been a personal assistant to.
Oh.
But I know things. I know things.
Okay. Well, what kind of things do you know?
I'm very sociable. I can meet a person and they instantly like me. Kind of like right now, you know? I'm just kidding. But I do have a way with people.
She got. Give me just a second. Hello? No. How'd you get this number? Yeah, no, I told you I'd call you. Remember that? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, no, that's okay. I mean, don't worry about it. I mean, I'll still meet you up in like another hour or so. What do you got on? Oh, you're so nasty. No, look here, I'll call you later and we can go to lunch or something, alright? Yeah, you know you're the only lady for me. Alright. Where were we?
Do you have any idea what this job entails?
Well, personal assistant, I can guess that you'd want me to be representing you to the world through me for you, which is good for you. Right? I mean, personal assistant.
Not particularly like that, but...
Well, what kind of duties are we talking about then?
Well, it entails working in the office, paying bills, answering phones, taking appointments for me.
Okay.
Probably the most things that you would be doing to go out of the office would be to get me some coffee.
Huh. I definitely did not think that's what a personal assistant was.
Well, that's what you would be doing.
How much are we getting paid for all these chores?
We have certain set salaries, but some of them are negotiable.
Okay. Are we at least talking like 30,000? Answering. Okay. Let me get my bearings. Answering phones all day. At least 30,000. I'm guessing. That's what I think I need.
It's more like 20,000.
20,000. That's what it's more like. Interesting. Okay. Okay. 20,000.
Okay, so let's get back to the questions.
You got it, honey buns.
Okay, what is your biggest weakness?
Wouldn't really be fair to the other applicants to say I didn't have a weakness. So, the opposite sex? That works.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, the biggest weakness I have at this point in my life is waking up early to come to work.
Well, I think we all have that problem, but I'm sure we can figure out a way to work it out.
Fair enough. Well,
I hate answering phones. I hate it. I hate it.
Okay.
$20,000 for, quite frankly, for this BS is okay. That's silly. Whatever. Keep. Another question.
Okay. Tell me a suggestion that you have made that has been implemented.
I can't speak so much to that, but okay. $20,000, fair enough. How about this though? How about this? I have found that voicemail has been amazing lately. So how about this? How about when people call, it just goes straight to voicemail, and then you can check your voicemails later in the day. I suggest that, maybe.
Well, that would be your job.
Right, okay, fair enough. I'll do the voicemail voice. I'll say, hey, this is Randy from Andrew Zena.
Okay. That doesn't really answer my question. What suggestion have you made to someone and they have taken your suggestion?
None.
That's easy. My old boss, I suggested that she implement that big old booty.
Okay.
Well, she accepted my suggestion. You can accept my suggestion as well.
Okay.
You know what? Fine. None.
I got really behind answering the phones because there's just so many people calling in to the golf course trying to schedule tee times. I told my boss, you know what we need to do? We need to get a voicemail, and then we can catch up with the calls. I'll listen to the voicemails. I'm not against listening to them, but I'll listen to the voicemails and inform you everything you need to know. that was something he took to, and he liked it a lot.
That sounds good. That's pretty much what you'd be doing here.
And you guys do have voicemail?
Yes.
Perfect.
So this next question I'm just gonna skip over.
What is it?
It has to do with your previous boss.
I got some stories.
I'd rather not hear them, so. Alright, tell me about any issues you've had with a previous boss.
Only problem with my last boss was he was always out golfing. And on his bad days, like I said, he'd take the stress out on me. He'd come in there and he'd have a bad 18 holes, and I'd pay for it. He wasn't very nice, but didn't matter. Didn't let it ever get to me. Never bothered me. I moved on, and I made my money I had to make.
Well, that's good.
My parents are about the only bosses I've had. My issues with them is they're making me come and do dumb jobs. It's a dumb job. It's dumb. Personal assistant, that's dumb.
Okay.
It's stupid.
So explain to me why I should hire you.
Well, we are alone in this room, and if that door is soundproof, I imagine we could hash out an answer to that question.
Are you serious?
Do you think I'm serious?
Okay, you need to stop being so inappropriate with me so I can ask you this last question.
Let's get it on.
Let's be a little more professional.
Let's do it.
Okay, do you have any questions for me that relate to this position you applied for?
I do have a question. Being that I'm interviewing, I mean, you'll be getting my phone number, right?
Okay, let's just end it
Maybe
there.
I could get your phone number. We can get some kind of a communication going between the two of us.
Well, you don't have to hire me, but if you did hire me, a good reason would be I'm qualified. I have experience in this job, and I'll do everything you need me to do. And I mean, even if I have to work overtime and stuff like that, I'm not opposed to that. I gotta pay the bills.
Okay, let's just end it here. We'll call you if you get the job.
Okay.
You don't need to call us. Yeah.
All right.
So you have a good day.
Well, thanks for the opportunity. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah. You too.
Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, those other applicants, they're just a formality, right? Because I nailed this. I know what I nailed it. Speaking of nailed,
If you get the job, we'll give you a
gotta
call.
look at that secretary of yours.
Oh my god. So, I'm getting the vibe that you really just don't want to work here.
Oh yeah, I really don't want to work here. You're giving me dumb things to do. This is BS. I'm never having a job. I'm never going to work here. I'm never having a job, Dad.
Hey.
Have a nice day.
You too. So, do you have any other questions for me? Anything else I can help you with?
No, I think that should do it. Thank you very much.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Emily.
Have a good day.
You too.